Happy Saturday. If I could have caught how in sync these two flew in and landed so gracefully together as a pair, you couldn't ask for the perfect thing to capture, but they snuck up on me too quick. I didn't catch them when they were flying in. I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday. It's beautiful out, a little windy, but again, I'm right here at the water, so not surprising, right? But a lot of activity, right? Who's having a catch? Who's skipping rocks? Right? Who's riding their bike? Everybody's making the most of it. It is beautiful out. When you step away from the water, it's actually much warmer because the sun's hot, right? And in a couple of days, we're all going to be complaining about the heat because they're going to turn it up. They are going to turn it up. Anyway, I hope you're all enjoying your Saturday. But take advantage, right? Get out there, move around. I'm off to a little bit of a late start today. It is what it is, right? I don't know. Today feels like, well, again, listen to your body and different things, right? I got my own issues, but anyway, yeah, just feeling like today was just meant to be a slower pace kind of day, not rushing around, not hustle and bustle. At least that's what my body feels like. Although, and I just said that to the girls at the coffee shop because normally it's like, oh, the sun's out. Like, it fires me up. Let me go. Let me get going. Let's get out in the sun. Let's get outside. But I didn't feel that today. And I'm like, oh, what is in the energy? What's in the energy, But I was going to go over to the farm. But because of my late start, I opted not to. So I went over to their sister coffee shop here and got myself a matcha latte. So everywhere I go, I gotta make somebody laugh. I make myself laugh. I tell you all the time. But anyway, I walk in past the sweets, and I look at the lady, and I'm like, nope, just go get the coffee. Just go get a coffee, and then I backtracked again. I said to the lady, you see how I just did that? You know what I mean? I wasn't going to get any sweets. I was not going to have any sweets. But I did get myself a high protein blueberry muffin, and it was worth every bite. And another reason why I gave into it is because I know they use clean, good for you ingredients there, right? Yeah, try to stay away from the not so good. I try to limit it. It's not easy being disciplined. It's not, and I am. And again, it's like an 80-20 thing, right? 80-20 rule. I know people that are on the extreme and they won't veer off, not even a little bit. So, but like, more power to you. But, you got to enjoy life, okay? And I'm Italian. We like to eat. I'm not big on sweets, but like a little bit of sweet. I'm more about show me the food. I'm a food person. But anyway, let's see what's in the energy, and then I'll make you laugh about that because, well, let me get back to that. Let me backtrack. I'll go out of order a little bit because I'm on course with that. So when she rings me in, 666 comes up before I put their tip on, and I start laughing, and I'm like, okay, Spirit, yeah, I know. Reel it in. 666 is personal responsibility, right? Again, people look at that number in a negative way, but it's not. It's personal responsibility. Time to reflect and focus on self, which, I do all the time. Again, I've had no choice in my life. I had no other choice but to focus on myself in life because I had chronic illnesses from when I was a small child. So, that my focus is always, how do I stay healthy, right? How do I keep it at bay? How do I keep it under control? Because there was a time in my life where they were doing that with a lot of medication and it wasn't working out so good for me, right? It was literally, I looked like I was dying. So, but what do I need to do differently, basically, is what it's trying to say or remind, right? Like, I know there's some things going on with me. I know I'm ahead of it. Like, I diagnose things before my doctors get to it because that's how in tune I am and aware. So, I did see a few things. I do notice a few things that need to be addressed and looked into and tweaked a little bit. And I'm working on it, right? So maybe a reminder for some of you, okay? And then when I put the tip on, whatever it was, $7.99 popped up. $7.99 is repression. I don't see this. This is not a number that I would normally see. So I thought, well, let me see what it was about. Examine your perception, right? Rid yourself of limiting beliefs and examine how you feel about self, right? Some of you don't even know your own selves. Some of you don't. Which perceptions work and which don't, right? Some of you don't even know your own selves. Like, you're in relationships and so intertwined with other people that you kind of all just do the same thing or go with the flow or go with this one or that one's doing this and that one's doing that. But is it in alignment with you? Is it something that you want? Is it something that you need? Is it something that brings you joy, right? So, that's why the word no was created, or no thank you, right? You don't have to do everything all the time. But you really should get the time to know yourself. Okay. Anyway, today is a 7-day, a Life Path 7-day. That's the overall energy. And that's about education. It's about fear not. It's about being reflective, right? It's about gaining knowledge. And I say it all the time. Knowledge is power. I love to learn. Okay? So, study. Work with technology. It's also an 11-day. 11s are about triggers and glitches and awakening and being patient, avoiding conflict, and learning how to stay grounded. Okay? Get out and put your feet in the grass. Hug a tree. Take a shower. Clear your energy. Right? Find something to ground and center yourself. Make yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever. Just take a few minutes to breathe. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. Okay? 7-11, perception. Perspective. Sorry, perception, perspective. Potato, right? Reap your rewards. Okay? Be persistent. Be persistent in the things that you work on. 97, unity. Unite your voice with others, right? I don't know. Do you volunteer? Is there a cause or something that you're passionate about? Because that's what all that makes me think of, right? Is there a common goal that you like to work on with someone or others? Shine bright like a diamond. Diamonds in the sky. Brianna, 1:51 was on the clock. Make magic, right? Your desires are in your hands. You create what you want in life, all right? Is it okay to take a break? Is it okay to have a downtime? Yes, right? Is it okay to have a sad, melancholy day and have a cry? Yes, but don't stay and sit in that energy, right? Because you create your life. You create what you want, okay? The ordinary, 201, patterns. How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? I'm very disciplined. I'm very self-aware. I'm very focused when I'm working on things and different things like that. I don't let outside distractions take me off course, okay? So think about that the next time you get invited to go somewhere. All right, gang. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget to smile. Take care. Bye-bye.